what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike?
It's hump day.
Woo woo!
Woo!
Woo! See, it is another Trouble Wednesday. Ah!
Yes.
How exciting.
That was very Nicki Minaj of you, Steve.
Thank you, parentheses affectionate. We are joined today by camera off Devasia, camera on Katie, and cat lady Wallace. How are three of my favorite people in the entire world and their cats doing today?
Doing well.
Okay, say no more.
Okay,
say no more.
Got it. I'm not gonna say the first thing I was thinking. I'm doing okay. Thank you so much for asking.
You're welcome. Kitty, what is that t-shirt?
Oh.
Couscous? Ghouls.
Couscous.
Couscous?
Ghouls Night Out.
Yes. Is that us?
Yeah, this is us, obviously. Anyway, this is for when I go on Wallace's book tour.
Book tour.
And I haven't done laundry in a while, so I'm wearing it now.
This t-shirt is for October?
This t-shirt is for October. Thank you. It is a sleigh. It's from Old Navy. I got it on sale. It's also so comfy. It's like really soft. Anyway, so you'll be seeing me on book tour with this. Because I'm going on book tour with Wallissimo. Anyway, I am doing great this morning, actually. Shockingly.
Ooh, in a surprising turn of events. Tell me all about it.
I can't. You know I am doing great. Anyway, I got a lot of stuff to do.
Wait, why can't you say specifically what's great just without going into
the visual details of it all?
Yeah.
Well, everyone, your girlie got her colorized cover last night. And let me tell you, she is a slay. She is everything. She is the moment. I am so excited for everyone to see her on shelves and in your fucking Amazon packages. Because everyone.
She is exactly what we thought and prayed for.
Yes. Which I saw a video today of someone talking. It was Carrie Can Read, and she made a TikTok, and she was like, authors must have no say in their covers because this cover is terrible. And I was like, actually, maybe I am the rarity. Maybe Wallace is the rarity.
Yeah.
But I get so much say in my cover. I made a slide deck of all, and I'm going to share it off on YouTube when I can reveal the cover.
A video.
A video. I have to edit the other video. Anyway, but yeah. So I got a lot of say. So I got basically what I wanted, and I gave feedback on like the gray scale, like just the sketch, and they took all of my feedback and basically made it the perfect cover for me. So I don't know what people are talking about. Like, I'm very lucky, I guess. Oh my god, he's so cute. Anyway, so I'm great because I got my cover.
I feel like that kind of is indicative of other authors' taste. Like, oh, you like this shitty cover?
That is also true. Like my cover, I will say, is like, it's not unique in it's like it's
exactly what it says on the tin.
Yeah, it's a genre conventional cover, which I happen to like. I sent in book covers that were similar to it that I was like, these are the elements that I don't want on my cover, and they listened to me and they picked and honestly, it's probably because the designer picked an absolutely fucking incredible artist who, like, the way that she uses cover is incredible. Everyone asking for the pre-order link, I fucking wish I had it. When I tell you I have so much content to post on my Instagram when I get my fucking pre-order link, crazy. Like, I need my pre-order link, but I don't have it yet. I'm so sorry. So I just have to tease you with it now. But soon. So how are you?
Speaking of someone who does have a pre-order link, Ms. Mo and her cats.
Hello, I do have a pre-order link. Also, I have the intention. Well, first of all, I can announce, because the news is no longer embargoed or whatever it's called, that there is another round of 25% off pre-orders at Barnes & Noble starting today. Not just my book, any book that you pre-order today, 25% off. And this is the hardcover. I got these in the mail the other day.
Stunning.
Selfie. And then I have the intention today. I was supposed to do it 2 days ago, but And then I was going to do it this morning. And then I didn't do it either of those. But we're going to try today to film my 1,000 subscriber celebration video where I read the first chapter of A Dark and Secret Magic. So.
The first chapter?
What does she look like with the dust jacket off?
She's a plain black book with the dust jacket off. If you want a book with a fancy dust jacket, another fancy dust jacket, because I think this dust jacket is very fancy, but also a fancy binding, you can order my special edition from Unplugged Book Box, because that has a fancy, I believe, I've been told it has a fancy, this part, whatever it's called. Although I like my
spine. Yeah.
Oh, because I was going to say that the reason I love this, and actually I told this to the three of you the other day when I was showing you, that
all the people who are in chat.
Wait,
I've been at work for 3 days. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, anyway, I'm going to show it again. So my sister has her PhD, the sister that I wrote this book is for October for, the artist formerly known as Tibiphil. I love the style because now her dissertation and my book match, and so I love that. Anyway, that's
Jesus, that scared me.
There you go.
There you go.
Why is Tom our background?
Yeah.
Slay.
Yeah.
And how are you, Stig?
I am doing well. I had a professional slay today, which was cool, and now I'm ready to get some creative slays going. Gonna make a game plan for the first half. We're gonna go around table and talk about what we're doing. Let's just say hi to people because it's been like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Bonjour Paris, ça va? Bonjour Estelle, ça va? Bonjour Kelly, ça va? Bonjour Manouk, ça va? Howdy, Sayla. What up? Hello Sasha. Hello Marlon. Hello Laura. Gaze Everywhere says, I only came to see Devesha. I've seen everyone else already. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Take a picture, it'll last longer. Gaze Everywhere says, and I plan on doing a chapter of my Gemgot story.
Nice.
I love that. Sailor says, OMG, making my plans to make it to New York City, but why book events during the weekday? Only Wallace can answer this.
Oh, I'm sorry. One more time.
OMG, making my plans to make it to the New York City, but why do you book events during the weekday? Question mark, question mark.
Wait. What?
I'm presuming this is for your book event?
Sayla is making plans to go to New York City. Why are your book events during weekday when she has work?
I don't think Sayla's coming to my thing in New York. I don't think
I was talking about going to your book event. Yeah, I think she is. Also, I was gonna say, Sayla, sorry to not change, but aren't you in DC? Because there's a book event in DC.
There's a book also in DC, Sayla. Yeah, hold on, because that's another thing, a video that I need to film this week is we have finalized all of my book stops. I'm doing 8 stops and across 6 separate states. And yes, 8 stops, 6 states, and I'm gonna get all that information up on my website. And also, wow, this is crazy. No, you did not misread the newsletter. No, you are good. I just am shook that non-family and I'm just shook that there are people coming.
Wallace, you have friends. I hate to tell this to you.
I know that's so true.
Now that you're a public figure, this is just your life.
God. Okay. Anyway, there's going to be a video today, or not today. Later this week, there will be a video describing the book tour in full. Sayla, if you are interested in going to the New York one, though, I would go on the Upper West Side Book Culture website and register for that event. It's on their website as a thing that you can register for because they're trying to get a head count. So I'm always in London. This is what I've just decided. I travel a lot, and I just now know that whenever I'm traveling, I should just preemptively reach out to bookstores where I'm going to be and be like, can I come in for a day, But
I would so come to London to see a book tour.
And then write it off.
Exactly. You understand how I operate.
It's like 2 weeks in England, 1 event, the entire holidays are write off.
Exactly. you sell 5 books and the whole trip costs like 10 grand and you're like, write off.
Let's see. There was a juicy girl. I think this is cover related.
Yep.
Estelle wants to know why Stig is in Bella Swan's bedroom while you're there. Could you give Charlie my number? Sorry, Estelle, that's my man, and you ain't gonna get near him. I will throw hands. I am so crazy. When? I don't know. When will the pre-order be up, or when will the cover? Who knows?
I'm hoping pre-order will be early October, and I think book cover maybe late October, maybe.
Kelly says that pre-ordered Wallace's book and it won't get until October 16. Grumble, grumble, mutter. Marlon saw the same Carrie TikTok. I had heard this a lot, that authors don't have a say in their covers, actually. I couldn't tell you.
Well, and you know
I heard
what?
that too.
It's crazy because I'm wondering if Katie and I just got really lucky in that what was first shown to us we really liked, because neither of us had major changes we want to make. We had like little tweaks and stuff, but it wasn't like they provided a concept and we're like, no, go back to the studs, because it could be then if we did that, they'd be like, no, this is what we're going with. But to me, it felt very collaborative. I felt like all of my notes were taken into consideration, and I think Katie would say the same.
I made a whole slide deck of like covers that I liked and things, and I like specifically listed what I liked about each cover. I was like, this is what I like about this, and this is what I like about that. I talked about font, I talked about color, I gave color palettes, I gave so many pictures of what the main characters look like. Like I was very, very thorough in when they were like, hey, what do you want from your cover? I was very thorough in that, and I think that helps too, is like they have a direction for what I wanted before they even started. And so that helped get the cover to a place where like I'm happy with it the minute I got the sketches. Like and they didn't have to ask my opinion for any of that. And I feel very grateful that they did. And like maybe that's what authors, like if they do get the like somebody at like at your publishing house asking you what you want, they don't tell them very specifically, and like then you get something you don't love. Like maybe that's what it is, or maybe I'm just really lucky that they were like, hey, what are your thoughts for the cover? And I was like going all out making a fucking slide deck, like here is the specific fucking colors, here are the hex codes, like here's what everyone looks like, here's a long physical description of the characters so that they look like they should. So
also wait, Lindsay, if you can chime in, what's the tea on the scholastic side?
So true. Yeah. Katie, I just had such a great economical idea for advertising your book. Okay. You, Miranda, hopefully also me and Devasia if we're included. Okay. Next 2025, center court, front row seats at Arthur Ashe Stadium with shirts that are your book cover. So that way, whenever we're on screen, it's your book cover. We're advertising your book cover.
That's hilarious.
And it's a tax write-off.
Exactly. No, I don't know.
Bye, Malin. Love you.
Oh, bye, Malin. Illy.
Au revoir.
Actually, the reality is we probably should not all be sitting together. Although maybe we should, because that creates more of a visual dynamic if we're all wearing the exact same thing. But I was gonna say, we should spread all apart so that way there's more of a chance that the camera catches us. But
maybe.
No, actually, Katie, do you know what the real strategy is? Over the course of next year, you and Miranda work hardcore to befriend Morgan Riddle, and then she invites you to Taylor's box, and then you wear your shirt.
Here's the thing. I think I am delusional enough that I think Morgan Riddle would really like back in a couple of
When you get to the stage where they're like, what influencers do you want to promote your book? Morgan Riddle.
Morgan Riddle. I'm sending her one of my books. I'm sending like one of the 25 I get. I'm sending it to her.
You get 25? Oh my gosh, fancy.
They asked me. They were like, you can get anywhere between like 15 and 30. And I was like, I don't want to be greedy. So I'm going to go 25.
Girl, be greedy. Get your like.
I actually counted out how many I would feel like I would need. 25 was more than enough.
That's fair.
Lindsay shared her experience was the same. They took a lot of her feedback. So
lovely. And it's a great cover. Great covers, I should say.
Let's see. There was a link to the
Wallace's
Barnes & Noble Wallace book thingamajig for 25% off.
Yes.
Marlon says, so maybe the industry is changing slowly, or maybe it depends completely on other factors. I don't know. It could be like in a house-to-house situation. couldn't
Or
tell
maybe
you.
it's like you hear the complainers and you don't hear the people who've had good experiences, you know?
Yeah.
Could also be. Malin is getting both editions.
Malin,
I was gonna post the unplugged one, but they're out of stock again.
Are you serious? That's 3 times.
I'm not kidding. It's out of stock. I was like, I'll post it.
This video is never coming out.
No, I literally think at this point, I'm not even gonna make a special video about it. I might just tag it onto one of my videos because that's like, I just would feel bad making a special video about it and then they don't have it. They've sold out 3 times.
Do they make like 10 at a time or something?
I have no idea.
I mean, you signed thousands.
I don't think I signed thousands.
Hundreds, babe.
Hundreds.
Because that's the thing, right? Like, I initially thought when they first sold out that they must have completely sold out their stock, but that's not true because they haven't sent me more pages to sign. So I think all of these sellouts are happening with
stages, maybe.
Well, I don't know. I think I sold or signed. I mean, I don't even know how many I signed. But yeah, that's crazy that they're sold out again. I ordered 2 and I feel like that wasn't enough.
2?
They're beautiful. They are literally so beyond beautiful.
Oh, yeah, the books.
Yeah.
Mars is calling in from the car. No hanging out today because they got to run errands.
Thanks for calling.
Gaze Everywhere says I'm coming around to hide the story because the game got stories for my niece and also 20-year-old me.
Hide stories for Wallissimo.
I'm definitely coming to your book event. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, yeah, the newsletter. That was the European tour. Laura says, I'm in a panic and it's my fault. I'm applying for a writing that's due tomorrow and needs some sample pages, apparently. Need to write 16.4 more pages by 10 a.m. tomorrow. It's for Veins of Decay. Good luck, babe.
Yeah.
You got this, Laura. If anyone can do it, it's you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like,
and you can write 100 pages of bars.
But like,
and it's clean.
To write them and to edit them and to get them into like shareable. I wish you Godspeed, child.
Yep, you need to book a Waterstones talk, girly pop.
Oh my god.
Minook would come to London, see your book tour.
Okay.
Here's the link for the DC one.
Yes, that's New York City.
New York City.
Mm-hmm.
The New York City event. Sign up if you're in New York City and want to participate. Nina would also come to London for Wallace. Malin says, I imagine Katie does her tour, she'll just have to do the Wimbledon specific stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I
just think 2025 into 2026, Katie should hit every single Grand Slam as her tour. You know?
And it's a write-off.
It's write-off. Yeah.
Gaze Everywhere says, also since we're talking about face claims, why the hell is everyone so attractive? Where are the normal people? Also teens. That's valid.
Mm-hmm.
Eva is here. Hey, Trouble. Hey, Eva. Gaze Everywhere says, and that level of believing in yourself is how you got a book deal. So never underestimate your audience.
Honestly, thank you to Miranda because she instilled that belief in me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
From a previously in-house girly, the editorial team and the primary art designer asked the author about her vision, but it depends on whether the art or sales department approve of the mock-up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Gaze Everywhere is also booking therapy appointments while y'all chat, so there'll be a B.
I need to do that. I'm going to add that to my running list.
Lindsay says, I think how fancy you are matter too. Like if you're a lead title, part of a smaller season list, get a bigger advances, etc.
That's true.
That's fair.
Makes sense?
That's fair.
Our in-house girlie says, so if the sales and art teams and sometimes marketing PR teams disagree with certain aspects, it will be overruled, obviously, because they are the professionals who know how to sell books.
Okay.
I still believe in this book is for October, though. Still believe in her. Lindsay says, my next book is way less of a big deal to my publisher, so I will let you know how the cover thing goes. Oh, lol.
Oh, yes.
I'm very curious.
Wallace, I love that when you are the next big author, I can say I knew her when. Everything is shareable if you're delusional.
Yeah. Great advice.
Estelle will request that you do your book tour dressed like Zendaya did for the Challenge premiere tour.
With the tennis ball heels, that's what I want from you.
Honestly, I could do some tennis ball shoes. Not heels. This is your girl doesn't rock in heels. And I don't think any of the dresses that Zendaya wore are coming my size, but I'll try my best.
Oh, she did good on that challenge in the press tour.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Fuck.
I follow it every day. God bless, Grape. God bless.
God bless.
Sorry, I dropped my phone.
Icarus, off. He's back.
He's on the counter. Cat on the counter.
That's illegal.
I know.
Yeah, I will do my best, Estelle. I'm going all out for Wallace's book tour. Like when I get a book tour, if I get a book tour, I will be going all out.
And if I'm
Wait a
invited,
second,
so
Miss Ma'am. You said you didn't want a book tour, like a physical book tour.
I'm-
You said something
Today, don't
about
remind her of that. I
virtual.
am slowly.
No. I said I would not be paying for my own book tour. I will not be doing my book tour. But if Simon & Schuster wants to send me on a book tour, yeah, sure. I will not be doing it myself, though. Nope.
Paris says, yeah, depends on if you are the super elite title with lots of money behind you or if you receive a smaller advance. It's unfair, but the art department tend to have more time for the big authors.
I'm just saying we have a big time advance and a small time advance example who both had good experiences with covers. So I think, I think
the original font for the odds was hot pink, but marketing thought parents wouldn't pick it up for their boys, so it's now yellow, and I still like it, but wild.
Wow.
And Estelle will come to your event if you have a book tour, Katie, and if there's any other reason to host a book tour, it's for Estelle.
I mean, I might have to host a Dallas tour, just a Dallas book stop, simply to have the entire to only have the entire Kinney family show up.
And then you could come and you could just stay at our house and hang out with little Kay. Like
little Kay. I want her to come to the book event.
Yeah, I mean, it's the store.
Dressed in a challenger's outfit.
Oh my god, get her little ball outfit.
Oh,
ball kid outfit.
That's cute. That's cute.
Estelle says, yes, everything is about me, so please do a book tour. Yes, an hour. We're doing 25 minutes, and we're also doing tarot cards today, so if you want me to pull a card for you, and for whatever reason you want to, call in, and we'll mark it, and we'll go through some pulls over the course of the stream. Should we just, what we're working on today? Just quick. Grape, what are you working on?
I'm working on tidying.
Katie, what are you working on today?
I am going to be doing some emails, admin, and content stuff, and then hopefully working on book 2.
Wallace, what are you working on today?
During this sprint, I will probably script some videos. I will script the video I want to film today, and I will script my book tour video. And then in later sprints, I'm going to try and get 2,000 words in a short story.
Slay. We're going to finish off with the last comment from Paris. I agree, Wallace, and that's also why it's important to have a really great editor, because they will champion you in every department in-house to make sure that it's not just about the money and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Steek, what are you doing?
I am going to make a to-do list. I'm going to cross off some things that I need to do, and then I'm going to write 500 words, and that's my plan for the day. 3, 2, 1, go.
Bye.
That was so fast.
It was. I'm like,
It was approximately 25 minutes.
But I need
faster.
more.
Well, then you should have listened to Gaze and did an hour.
But we also have a show to run.
This is true.
We do.
We cannot just be all work and no fun, because then what else is there in life?
Mm.
How did you do for
A
that
lot of
sprint,
work.
Kitty?
I did great. I sent out my email about my cover. So, yeah, I spent that entire sprint writing it and, expressing my gratitude for how fucking gorgeous it is. I cannot wait to show you everyone.
I can't wait to see it.
Ms. Mo.
I did very well. I fully scripted my reading my first chapter video, which of course, the bulk of that video is scripted in here, but we got ourselves an intro and outro, and I did a decent beginning to my book tour announcement video. But then I saw that Laura has a running channel, and so I found it and I subscribed, and now I was watching one of her running videos. So I was watching her intro video. Anyway, but that was like the last 2 minutes. So I felt like it was a productive sprint for the most part.
Slay. And I spent that sprint finishing my dinner and making a to-do list and then checking up 2 pointers and then starting on the 3rd point. And that's what I did.
Excellent.
Let's see what our friends did. 688 words. We gazed everywhere. Nina talked to her sisters. No words written. Gaze everywhere. Gave a little snippet. It's more like I'm keeping watch more than being their friend. They really feel this way, and they're just so tolerant. How so? They let me stay even when they don't have to. It's a good friend.
Mm-hmm.
Sayla made avocado toast and stared at the writing for a while. Manook filmed some TikToks. In this trouble house, in the House of Trouble, we stand Manook's TikTok.
We do.
We had some musings from Paris, which says, has anyone else's relationship with writing dramatically shifted over the years? I feel like now, instead of wanting to be a career author or feel the need to write every day, I would be happy with publishing one book and then be done, at least for the near future. Are you me, Paris? Are you just trying to conquer this hobby?
Sounds like it.
I think my relationship with writing and happiness has changed a lot too. Before, when my mental health was bad, I would find comfort in writing my stories. But now, since I've been happier and healthier, writing is just a hobby rather than a need. And all the aspects of my life are definitely better, but I'm reconciling the idea of writing with happiness in my head. It's no longer something that I need, but now I'm trying to make it something I want. And productivity is difficult when I could be doing other things that enrich me. I don't know. It's difficult. It probably has a lot to do with the fact that I'm more of an editor than a drafter. I don't fall into a story and get swept up in it. I still feel a need to write this particular book, but the actual writing itself isn't all-encompassing. I'm not engrossed in it. Maybe that's because I write little by little and don't find myself deep in the story at any given time. But I think the true love of writing will come back to me when I'm editing. I don't know. I think that's valid. That's also how I feel about it. I've never been swept away into writing. Never zoned out. It's just something I do. And Sayla has a rebuttal or a answer at least, or a reply. I think that's the right word.
Yeah.
Mood. I definitely struggle with my writing in that way. When life was bad, it was my lifeline. Now that life is much better, it's harder to heed the call. / I'm not as obsessive. I think that's very valid.
I'm glad y'all are doing really well mentally,
Yeah, it couldn't be Katie. Couldn't be Katie.
I think Katie's doing well.
I have a different relationship with writing. I've always swept up in my writing, but I'm glad. I can still be glad for someone else's
I was joking.
I'm fine, everyone.
I'm fine.
I'm great, actually.
Slay. Laura says, fog swirled around the voluminous folds of her dress, sweeping around the silk panels, up the stays of her corset like a lover. It would hide her from prying eyes, obscuring her features like the veil she now draped over her face. Past street lamps she skirted, avoiding their illumination, instead preferring the suit-colored darkness of shadows in the alley mouths. Church bells tolled out 4 times, their peals reverberating off the buildings, both old and new, both tarnished green and newly bronze. From her running channel.
What a great. Did you write this while running, Laura?
Yeah, she's a woman.
Hi, Amanda.
Amanda Rowland says, hello, I haven't joined the sprint in a long time, 6 months pregnant and straight up not having a good time.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations, though.
I'm sorry about that.
Hold on. I need to give Amanda.
Nice.
For being pregnant, not the being like not having birth, but
Okay. Anna says, the way I opened the stream right as the sprint ended.
I love it when that happens.
wow, almost
Love
like
it.
fate.
Kelly says, I got 209 words written. The chapter has started off with a bang. Ooh, I love that.
Ooh, literally.
Desmond says, happy birthday to the queen. Indeed. Today's Beyonce's birthday, which is
I was
nail
like,
at a title.
I'm really confused.
I was also so confused. I was like,
Do you guys
queen
just
is-
show up here?
yeah.
Yeah.
With 10 minutes before we start, yeah.
Yeah, it's an homage to Grapes' Jennifer Garner post where she congratulated Jennifer Garner with a Ben Affleck meme, and I had like a Beyonce meme for this thumbnail. And happy birthday, Beyonce! Jess Everywhere says, "I'm just like I want to finish something and to be proud of that, and also maybe write the Heidi book but only for Wallace."
Thank you.
I think
As long
Wallace
as-
is comfortable with.
Yeah, I support this.
I returned from eating dinner and cruised why Stig is suddenly starring in Twilight. I don't know who I'd be. I think I'd be an okay Emmett at gunpoint. But
I think
Kelly
it'd be a
says,
great Emmett.
I have to be so for real with myself. I'm a Jessica.
Yeah, you are.
you are.
Yeah.
But,
Who
you
am
know.
I?
But she was valedictorian, so okay. Well, she's valedictorian, I think, in the movies. I think in the books it was Angela, but I don't know for sure.
I think so. Also, I feel like Bella was not a great friend to her.
No, Bella, like justice for Angela, for justice for Jessica. Like,
Yeah, just yeah, like
nice to her, and Edward was judgy of her. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
like she's just a teenage girl. Like she's just a girl. Leave her alone.
yeah.
Well, Bella Swan is just a girl. Leave her alone too, please.
I'm not hating on her. I'm just saying that she.
No,
was,
I'm hating
I think-
on Edward.
Oh yeah.
True.
Leave her alone. Get a job.
True.
Yeah, find someone your own age. How about that?
The thing is, she is, because mentally, according to Stephanie Meyer's lore, right? He's still mentally 17, right?
Yeah,
You're telling me that you don't develop as a person with this experience of those years?
I know. I understood why she had to say that, so that way,
Yeah.
like, because
It wouldn't
otherwise
be-
it literally is horrifying, right? So I understand why she says that. But if you think about it, like I feel like that's so true with all vampires stories, right? You have these like ancient beings, hundreds of years old, and they're all like evil and terrible. And I'm just sort of like, I feel like the older you become and the more you see the world, like maybe it's just me, but I feel like you become gentler. Like I think the best representation of an ancient vampire ever is in True Blood. Have people watched True Blood? The like really antagonistic but also really sexy vampire Eric. His maker Godric is like over 1,000 years old, and he like loves humans, and he finds them so fascinating because he's like seen all this humanity and this history, and he's just like all the little things are not important to him, all the little tiffs and wars, like everything is all in perspective for him, right? And I always felt like that's what real immortality would be. It's just perspective, you know?
But wouldn't that depend on the person, though? Like,
I don't know. I feel like after thousands of years, like there is a trend towards that. But I mean, I just have
based on the very scientific data provided.
I feel like I didn't say there is. I said I feel like I
I feel like you could get super cynical over time, though. I feel like there is.
Yeah,
there's
like
like
humans are done,
two
life is
paths.
fleeting. I can waste them as I
100%.
want.
I think there are phases. I think you have vampires, right? And they're in their initial stage of I'm a vampire, I can do whatever I want, right? And then maybe like anywhere between the 300, 500 year span, like you do get like cynical, everything's terrible, da da da. But 1,000 years, I think at a certain point, you eventually are like, oh wow, none of it matters, but in a happy nihilistic sense of like things are just meant to be beautiful and appreciated, and like suffering is momentary, and but the future time trends towards hope. And I think eventually you fall out of the cynical. I think eventually you reach peace, nirvana, right?
Nirvana, yeah. I'm just imagining being 1,000 years old. Oh, could not be me. I'm just my allotted 70 years already a lot.
Yeah, that's
But-
why I always laughed at the vampire. Oh, sorry, Katie.
No, I was just going to say something about. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I just really quick part. I was just gonna say that I always laughed at the Vampire Diaries because the originals are like 1,000 years old, and then the first season that they're in the Vampire Diaries, Rebecca the girl is like obsessed with high school drama, and I'm like, why does it matter to you? And I get it that she like her brother put her in stasis for hundreds of years, so she's not quite as grown up as some of the other ones. But like, I just like this would be so irrelevant, just even from the context of the world she grew up in. She literally grew up in as a pioneer settler, like having to grow her own food. Like, why would you care about who's fucking prom queen? I'm so sorry. Anyway, please go, Katie.
I do think it'd be. I think I saw a post the other day about time dilation and how as you get older, like time goes faster. So I feel like as a 1,000-year-old vampire, it would feel like it would be every day would be, or every year would be a blink. It'd be so fucking fast at that point where it's like, God, time is moving so fast. And that would freak me out. I think that's why I wouldn't be able to. But I think to your point with Rebecca, I think me, and granted, I did not grow as a pioneer settler woman, but there is something fun about the gossip. Like, I do feel like there'd be something fun about like just constantly being involved in the drama and not giving a shit because you're an immortal vampire.
You're saying that as a woman in her 20s. Imagine yourself as 1,000 years old. Why would you give a shit? Like,
because that's part of the beauty of human life. Like you were saying, like that's part of human nature is to be like this and to have drama and to engage with each other and have community. And I think engaging in that is her way of coming back into the real world and being part of that community, because I imagine she does feel so othered as a vampire, especially as a woman also out of time, but also as a vampire. Like she wants to feel human. That's like part of her whole thing. I feel like is she wants to feel human, and that is part of feeling human, is being connected in the community, even if it's about just prom queen. Like it sounds stupid to us because it's so normal, but like to her, where she's like, oh my God, this is what humanity is like. Women have rights.
That's true. I mean, when she went to sleep before she woke up in the Vampire Diaries, women didn't have rights. So that is true. That is true. I know. I always think about when the siblings that have been daggered are awakened and like how long they were daggered. I'm like, they don't know about black holes. I just think about that all the time.
You're so right, though.
I like, can you imagine how that would blow their mind? Like, just like go to a planetarium one day, friends. Like, really, there have been some big strides in astronomy since you.
It blows my mind, and I know about them. Like, imagine not knowing about them, and then you just learn.
Like, literally, so Rebecca got daggered in the 1920s. That was before Hubble discovered the first galaxy, right? So people literally thought the Milky Way was all there was. Like, they didn't know about all the other billions of galaxies, right?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the only way, but actually, never mind. But I'm just thinking about, sorry, so this is less about the originals, but I'm just thinking about vampires in general. Would they survive spaghettification? Because they don't need to breathe. So they could be out in the vacuum of space. Would they survive being spaghettified?
But like spaghettification, you literally end up becoming a string of atoms.
But how long would they survive then of the spaghettification of it?
Well, it's all relative, right? Like,
okay, Einstein.
I'm serious though, like to an outside observer, it would be like an eternity watching them slowly redshift away, right? Like, I don't know how to answer that question.
Sorry, this is a bit that.
Yeah, sorry, Steve. Anyway, should we do tarot now? Spaghettification is the process of when you cross the event horizon of a black hole. Actually, maybe even as you approach the event horizon, I'm not sure. But the closer and closer you get to the actual singularity, the differential in gravity becomes so strong over such small spaces that the gravity pull you'd feel on your feet is like 10 times more than what you feel on your head. And that just increases that differential the closer and closer you get. And so slowly your body becomes stretched out like a spaghetti noodle until you are just completely a line of atoms falling towards the singularity. And Neil deGrasse Tyson, I believe, coined it as spaghettification.
Okay, but a story where only vampires can be astronauts because they can survive spaghettification into black holes.
Because what happens when you get to the singularity? I don't think I know that. Do we know that? Do we know that?
I know that there are theories that you enter in, like you get spit out into another universe. All that matter is like another big bang for another universe.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That's literally a whole area. And I study planetary science, not astrophysics. I would just like to clarify. So I did not go deep into it, but that is a whole area of study, is like the black hole. But the thing is that I think a lot of people are like, oh, well, we'll never actually know what happens inside a black hole, because it's literally, that's the whole point of a black hole, is that you cannot have the transmission of information after you cross the event horizon. So we'll never know what happens, because once something goes in there, we can never get that information out. So.
If you've ever seen Interstellar, you'd be terrified, because that's, spoiler alert, he falls into a black hole, and
no, he doesn't. Spoiler alert, he gets saved through the Tesseract. He's falling into the black hole, and then they save him by putting him in the Tesseract, and then they spit him out.
But isn't the Tesseract in the black hole?
No, they save him before that. That's literally them saving his life, so that way.
So it's like he goes into the Tesseract, and then he can interact with time, because time is the fourth dimension, and we cannot interact with the fourth dimension.
Well,
anyway, sorry.
Perceive it. Though. We can't.
We can, but we can't. It's like. Anyway, sorry. We do not need to get off onto an astronomy. Tangent. Forever.
If you think about it, doing something like this is interacting with the fourth dimension, right? Like making to-do lists and stuff. That's me interacting with the future. So, but it's like the fifth dimension that we can't interact with.
Yeah, because we can't be above the fourth dimension
to
interact with. Because
we can't voluntarily choose the pace at which we move through the fourth dimension. Like we are going through time at 1 second per second, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Although that podcast about planetary science when?
Except that is also relative, because if you're closer to a black hole, then somebody's second is different than another person's second. So I miss astronomy. Should I get back into astronomy, guys? Should that be my 2025 aesthetic?
Oh my god, we should do it together. Yes. Because you didn't know this about me, I'm also a super astronomy girly. I literally got the astronomy magazine every single month when I was a child.
Katie, do you want to know something that haunts me every single day? Okay, it's not every day, but it's like almost Roman Empire level. Okay. So at like an early stage in our friendship, it might have been like the first time we hung out, honestly. I don't think it was the Thorgy stream, but it might have been like off screen at some point. You were talking about how you were into astronomy, but it was something like, I don't know. We just had a conversation, and you were like, "Oh,
I said if I was better at mathematics, I would be an astrophysicist right now."
And then I, as a self-deprecating joke, went, "Oh, I'm shitty at mathematics, but I just kept doing it because I was so obsessed with it." And then a couple weeks later, like when we were closer friends, you were like, "Oh, I interpreted that as me telling you that I was like, well, I just had the passion for it, so I just went for it, and you didn't have the passion for it." And I was so mortified, because that was not at all what I was trying to imply. I was just being like, I was dumb, because you need to be good at math to do astronomy. But I was like, the power of love, and no.
And I was like, great. So you just basically said that I wasn't passionate enough about astronomy.
You said that to me, and I literally think about that all the time, because I'm literally, one of my biggest fears is like being misunderstood and being but like a part of it is watching what I say, right? Because there are so many ways people could misinterpret what I say. So I think about that all the time. Anyway.
You're excellent in math. What are you even talking about?
What are you talking about, Estelle?
I mean, you have an economics degree, girl. An economics master.
You have seen it in use. Do you remember?
Look, but this is why you're better at math than I am, because we were trying to figure, because the Eclipse project has a lot of astronomy in it, because reasons. Because I love black holes. Basically, I'm obsessed with black holes. Actually, it's like one of my special interests, which is really, really, I can't think about it too much because they're so scary. Anyway, we were really trying to figure out shit with the I have clips of it. I think it's in a vlog of us trying to figure out the mathematics of the way that if like there was a void, like a cloud, basically cloud kind of thing over it. And
it was an accelerating growth rate. So we had to calculate, right? If you have an accelerating growth rate, it grows, but then because it's grown, if it's growing at a static rate, it still accelerates, but the rate at which it was growing was also accelerating. So we had to do some complicated math for that. Estelle says, I sat in your advanced calculus or something. I will say, I am very good at calculus. That is the one math where my brain is just like, I understand. And it's because I was in college when I took calculus, but it was a special class where it was within our dorm. So I wasn't in the like 300 person lecture hall. It was me, 8 other students, and one brilliant, entertaining teacher. And I was like, this is the best math of all time. So I am very good at calculus. I will say that. And which really helped me in my economics degree because there was a lot of calculus in economics. So,
man, I'm bad at calculus. I was bad at pre-calc. I didn't even take calculus. Ooh.
Katie, if you wanted to get into astronomy with me and we started a podcast of girls getting back into astronomy or something like that, I would 100% do that with you in 2025.
Oh my God, we absolutely did. We should. Oh my God, explaining astronomy as dumb bitches.
I don't
talking
know
about it.
Explaining. I think it's more of a just exploring of us being, because I have missed out because I was so devastated, as you know, by not going to graduate school that I completely blocked out the entire community for the past decade. I mean, I really am far removed from astrobiology. I'm far removed from, I'm far removed from just amateur observing and stuff. Like I used to be a fancy bitch. I used to have one of those telescopes that like, be like, there's the North Star, there's the moon. And then for the rest of the night, I'd be like, show me the Pleiades. And it would just go, and you could like take pictures. Like, I'm saying, let's get into it. Let's get into astrophotography. Yeah. Let's get into like observations, amateur astronomy. Let's get into it.
We discover a new fucking planet.
Girl, that's what I did in college. That was my main astronomical research in college, was observing star systems that were either binary star systems or it was a suspected like Jupiter-sized planet, and seeing the dips in luminosity over a period of time and then calculating all sorts of stuff to determine whether or not it was a binary star or a planet. That's what I did.
Obsessed.
That's what I did in college.
Only I could do math. You're going to have to do all the math because I can't do math.
It wasn't good enough. She got rejected. It's fine. We move. Whatever. I'm going to be a published author in a month. It's fine. We have achieved.
Woo!
And we've healed.
And scene.
Stieg, would you like to have your stream back now?
It's not my stream.
The way that started as a vampire conversation.
And then I was like, what if a vampire went into a black hole? That's Sorry.
There was a bunch of vampire comments, some about Godric, some about spaghettification, some about black holes. I'm not going to go over them all because there's so many.
That's fair.
But I'm just going to agree with gays. Well.
Oh my.
Let's see. And we're going to pull some cards. The first one is going to be for Sasha.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is why I'm so glad we all have control over.
Me too. Me fucking too.
I gotta get this picture. This is so good. Oh, dang it. Oh, I did get it. I got it right at the last second.
Slay.
Are you back?
3?
Yes.
3?
He's back.
Okay, there you are.
What happened?
You were frozen for like a good 45 seconds.
Dang.
It was hilarious.
It was a great picture too.
It was amazing.
Because you're like, our first person is.
It was lovely.
Oh,
For Sasha, we're going to pull a whittle card. For Sasha, we're going to pull Ace of Cups upright.
Ooh, okay. Ace of Cups. Oh, I forgot this is my job.
And it has. Oh, you can't see it. Hello, Charlie.
Oh, no.
Not now,
Charlie,
Bella.
no. Bella, no.
Oh, Charlie. Ow, Charlie.
Oh, the bit my finger.
I forget what cups. What are cups in general? Pentacles are like usually money stuff. What's cups?
Let's Google it.
Doesn't
They
cups tend to be like creativity or something?
Is it?
They represent emotional situations and events.
Emotional. Okay.
Emotional. Yeah.
Look
Okay.
at
Wands
that.
is creative.
Look at that.
Little donut. Okay.
Ace of Cups upright.
Testing. Do.
Yes.
Here we go.
Here.
getting on my ASMR voice. Okay, sorry everyone. Okay, so Ace of Cups is love, new relationships, compassion, and creativity. Ooh. With the Ace of Cups, divine love and compassion are pouring through you. You are a vessel for deep spiritual love from the universe, and you can't help but let that love flow through you and into the world. You receive love, you give love, you are love. Your heart overflows. This is beautiful. And honestly, so Sasha, like, just saying, Sasha is the most supportive person. I love you, Sasha. Anyway, now is the perfect time to open your heart and experience the rich flow of emotions available to you right now. You're more receptive to creative opportunities, loving connections, and deep compassions for other living beings. As with all this in the tarot, this card comes as an invitation. Will you take it? Will you say yes? Just divine love and compassion.
That was a lot. Not gonna lie, Katie. That was a lot.
I support it. I support it. That was incredible.
I saw this coming and I was like, am I title your sex tape?
Yeah.
I was like, am I gonna do this? And I was like, yep, I sure am, with the mic right here. And will you run with it? The Ace of Cups carries the potential for spiritual and emotional fulfillment, but only if you embrace it with an open heart.
Wow, Sasha.
Sasha,
Laid the house down,
beautiful.
boots.
Sasha, I do not know if you could have a reading.
It's really giving that your September is gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
And I hope this card finds you well, Sasha. You've been mouthpieced.
You've been
You've been
what?
mouthpieced.
You've been mouthpieced.
Mouthpieced. Okay.
Wow, you really haven't been here for
I was
many
about
of
to
these, have you?
say,
that's a very unique joke. That's not a unique joke.
You're a mouthpiece for the universe, is what you're saying, right? For the tarot cards.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yes.
just your questioning of it all.
Well, it's just an odd expression.
Oh, because everything we do here is so fucking normal.
So normal. God, we're the most normal human beings on this planet. Just don't look at the last 15 minutes Wallace and I did talking about fucking spaghettification.
To me, that's normal. That
Don't
feels-
look at our catalog of 200 videos of 3+ hours of content.
which having
Every week.
which have a weird skew towards mentioning sounding, I will say.
And
There's
I think in the
also-
grand scheme of things, like in the type
It's
of
small.
vampire that our channel is, I think sounding is not even a blip on the radar.
What do you think? What do you think, Vince?
It's an atom.
What do I think is like a good chunk of our stream time?
Just in terms of like, yeah,
Our content?
Printing.
I'd say Twilight has a pretty big slice.
That's
I'd
fair.
say.
That's
Also,
fair.
Taylor Swift has a pretty big slice.
That's fair.
I would
Again,
say Katie and Wallace's journeys have pretty big slices.
Journeys? What does that mean?
Like, you
With
know,
our announcements and stuff.
Oh,
how you're agented and how you're like publishing and stuff like that. We talked about that quite extensively.
I feel like we talk about writing a lot too. Like we're very writing people. Like so all
Yeah,
this
this
goes
is-
in talks.
This is a writing stream or like a writing channel ? Is that what we are? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I think we are.
I think we're a
I don't
social
know.
channel.
With occasionally we just have bouts of silence.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's I think are the biggest slices because we always seem to fucking talk about Twilight or Taylor Swift.
And you know what? That's enough fucking slices.
Yeah. So that's the main things I think we talk about.
Okay.
I would love for someone to sit down, go through it all, and just make a pie chart, but
I can't ask you to do that. I can't ask anyone to do that. That's too much.
we can pay
Catherine?
someone to do that.
Catherine, really quick question. The second written in the mitten, were the leaves changing yet? First week of October?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh,
For-
no, they weren't. Sorry. I don't think they were. I was thinking first written in the mitten because I have video footage from that.
But you know what though? Remember when we drove to Mackinac and how amazing the leaves were?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Okay, anyway,
Yeah.
sorry. Keep going, Steve. Someone's just asked me a question.
For Selah. And
Selah.
Estelle says, yes, they were.
There you go.
For Selah V, we're going to pull a
Selah
card,
V.
and Selah's card is going to be this
Oh, it
little,
rhymed.
this little twink. The little
Oh.
pentacles.
Seven. 7.
Yeah.
That was weird,
Does he
sorry.
not look like Benson Boone? Is it just me?
I have no idea who the fuck that is, so I cannot comment.
Okay, people in chat. Chat.
Chat?
Am I
Chat?
toasted? Does this look like Benson Boone?
Am I toasted? Great. Okay. Upright is long-term view, sustainability results, or sustainable results even, perseverance and investment. Excuse me, I need
Gesundheit. Well, even if a cough.
grazie. Grazie. The Seven of Pentacles shows you understand the value of putting in time and energy now for long-term rewards and have a strong desire to invest in sustainable results. You are not looking for quick wins. You also want to make sure you're putting your attention in the right areas instead of wasting time and effort on tasks that will not deliver any value. When this card appears in a tarot reading, see it as an invitation to step back from the day-to-day operations and look at the bigger picture. Celebrate what you have created and assess your progress so far. Are you on track? Are you focused on the right tasks for your goal? Similarly, if you're planning for the future, the Seven of Pentacles encourages you to take a long-term view and assess where you can best invest your time and energy for maximum output. You do not want to keep putting your heart and soul into something if you won't reap the rewards for your work, and you have undoubtedly seen that some areas of life are just energy sappers.
You gotta cut them energy sappers, Sayla. I hope that card finds you well. You've been mouthpieced. Nina says, yeah, that does look like Benson Boone. Thank you. I feel validated. Sayla says, oof, that is on the money.
Dab on the haters. Dab on the energy sucker, Sayla.
Yeah, dab on the suckers.
Yep.
Next one up is... Oop, I removed her, but it is Nina Natasha. Accidentally unstarred you.
Whoops.
So they see Nina Natasha Bonita Brown.
Not Bonita Brown. Nina Bonita Brown.
And for Nina Natasha, I'm pulling... That is a tiny person. I'm pulling this card.
Oh, what is she? 6 of cups? I can't count.
6, yeah. Ooh. 6 of cups.
This will go really well for my astronomy podcast.
Look at this tiny old woman.
She is very small. The proportions of that are so weird, but I kind of love it. A lot of upright today. Revisiting the past, childhood memories, innocence and joy. Let's see. The 6 of Cups is a card that takes you back to the happy memories from your past, whether as a child, teenager, or young adult. You may be simply revisiting those memories in your mind, or you may travel back to your childhood home and reconnect with your childhood friends. You could go to a high school reunion or connect with an old buddy. A teenage sweetheart or a past lover may turn up again. These connections bring you a sense of joy and happiness as you reminisce over all the fun times you had together. Take the occasion to explore whether you still have a lot in common, and if you wish to continue the relationship now. The 6 of Cups often shows an increased level of harmony and cooperation in your relationships. You're ready to give and receive without expectation. You are also willing to give each other the benefit of the doubt, having moved on from the challenging emotions of the 5 of Cups. It's time to turn over a new leaf and start afresh from a more positive place. It invites you to get in touch with your inner child and experience the fun, freedom, and innocence that comes with being a young child again. You might like to sit down with an adult coloring book, dance like no one's watching you, play your favorite childhood games, and spend more time around happy children. When you give yourself permission to be playful, spontaneous, and creative, you connect more with your authentic self and your intuition. That's a beautiful card.
I do see Nina Natasha Bonita Brown as a color book adult. So
I do too. Affectionate,
always.
Yeah,
affectionate.
Because I feel like
sometimes
that could be derogatory.
But yeah.
Right now, affectionate. We're in a good mood.
We're in a good mood. I think that's what we have time for before the next sprint. We have some people lined up after: Laura, Estelle, Gaze Everywhere, Kelly, Froggy, and Anna. You're on the short list. So we're gonna just do a little more timer.
I'm gonna go get some food. I'm starving.
As you should. Let's do 35 minutes. Why not?
Slay. Thank you.
On the clock. Ina checking in. Not gonna lie, I have multiple coloring books, so this is on point.
All right.
Go. Oh, hi, Grape.
Hello.
There she is. Hello.
Slay Queen. How was the sprint for you, Katya?
It was good. I had some avocado toast, and now I'm eating some pasta salad. So just having a food sprint.
Yum.
Yep.
Wallysimo?
The sprint was okay. I spent most of it. I was just feeling really stressed about stuff that I'm not even stressed. Actually, I was feeling an anxiety build about the amount of stuff I have to get done. So I spent a lot of that sprint. Well, first of all, cuddling with the cats for that little dopamine release, and then also writing down my running to-do list of anything and everything I could think of, from like editing, filming, uploading videos to switching out my health insurance, like everything, just so it's all visualized. And while I was doing that, this will not be news to Katie, but I have recently, as in within the past couple of hours, literally developed an obsession with the tennis influencer Morgan Riddle. And so I was watching her YouTube channel because she makes vlogs, and I was like, oh my gosh, I know this is ridiculous, but September is usually the time of year I start compiling a Christmas wish list and stuff like that. And I was like, I'm going to ask for a ticket to the Wimbledon final for Christmas. Like, that's what I'm going to ask for. I looked it up. It's $19,000.
Jesus.
So, never mind.
Do you want to get that special someone in your life, a little Prezi?
Wow.
Everybody go out and buy Dark and Secret Magic.
$19,000?
Literally. I mean, at this point, the best strategy really is to befriend a player and like make it into their friends and family box. Like, and what's crazy is that, as far as I can tell on the Wimbledon website, it's just like $19,000, buy the ticket. That's the base price. That's not even like front row seats. That's just to get in the stadium, like your nose bleeding at $19,000.
Yeah. A restore, eat your heart out.
Which is like, that's what's crazy, is that next year I'm going to know. I'm going to be watching the Wimbledon final on TV, and I'm going to look in those stands. And I'm like, damn, every single person, if they didn't win a ticket, every single person in this stadium paid at least 19 grand for this 3 hours of entertainment.
The answer is rich people, guys. Wimbledon is tennis in general is like a rich people sport. So.
Wait, by DW, you mean you've been to a couple of Wimbledon finals for 700? Am I being scammed?
What website are you on?
I'm on Wimbledon.
WimbledonScalp.com?
No, it's Wimbledon Center. Wait, Wimbledon debenture holders. Wait, what is this? What website am I on?
What? Girl, what is wrong with you?
I just Googled Wimbledon 2025, and this was the website that came up. Hold on. Oh, I see. I was probably looking at like for really close seats then. I bet debenture is like they're like a fancy, like, I have no idea what I was looking at. What are you?
I don't even know if you can buy tickets yet.
Okay, that actually makes so much sense, because when I clicked, I googled Wimbledon tickets, okay, and it's like Wimbledon 2025, with Wimbledon debenture holders, a once in a lifetime experience. I'm like, okay, well, Wimbledon happens every year, so it's clearly not. It's clearly not once in a lifetime, but maybe this is like, you're right there. Oh, are they box seats? I do not want box seats. That's so funny. What is this?
Most expensive is $350.
Okay, this is great. It's not a Christmas list. This is so funny. Oh my god. Oh, okay, great. So then I can't put it on my Christmas list.
Anyway, that's what Wallace did for this
Yes,
sprint.
Yes,
Grapple? What were you grappling with?
Grappling with my attention span. Jesus Christ. And my chapped lips.
Good luck, babe.
Oh.
Good luck, babe. And I did market research. Is that what we're calling it? Sure. Sure. Let's see what our friends did. Bonina Brown did some outlining while watching April K's new video. Kids everywhere got 934 words, and the chapter is done. The fucking Comic Sans hack works, y'all. That, or I'm just crazy about the story. Could be both.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Payment Captain, extending his hand gracefully. I don't save people's lives for the thrill of it. Well, will gold do? Probably. It's strange to see the newly appointed captain of the guard so out of his element, with a man standing a head and a half above the Magister, but the lithe man is not to be dismissed so easily. By DW went to the Australian Open and the Paris Olympics Neva finals for $600. So.
Okay. That makes so much sense.
Well, if I had $19,000, I would be buying a house and not get stuck in this apartment.
I was shook.
And something is based in Fresno. I don't know what, but something is. Did we miss anything? Florin the Fawn joined us. Hello, hello, hello. We lost him a nuke. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. You were bigger than the whole sky. Laura got a new job doing some ghostwriting for a 5K short story. Slay the House Down Boots.
I was wondering who that was.
Oh.
Run to the
It's
castle.
Laura. Wimbledon. Yeah, and is based in Fresno. Don't know what that means, but I'm sure there's words. Speaking of words, speaking of Laura, we're going to pull Laura a little card, kind sir. I can't promise to be kind, but I will be just. Or I won't be just. I'll just be pulling the card.
Katie, roll the clip. I'm not particularly fair, but I am
Ethical?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you have to enter a.
I don't consider myself a particularly fair person, but I am ethical.
You have to enter a lottery to try and get tickets.
Seems like a lot.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even think Wimbledon tickets are on sale yet.
Yeah, no, literally, I think they don't go on sale
They're
until
not.
tournament starts or something. Like,
Yeah, you're well ahead of the game because Wimbledon. It takes a while to get Wimbledon tickets on sale.
Tiago is my boy.
For Laura, I shall pulleth the layeth uponeth me this bad boy, which is 5,
Many
6,
cards?
7, 8. Reversed.
Of Pentacles. Okay. ASMR voice engaged.
Wow.
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 Wow. Wow. Okay. Eight of Pentacles reversed is self-development, perfectionism, and misdirected activity. Oh. Gotta scroll. The reversed Eight of Pentacles can appear in a tarot reading when you are focused on self-improvement and personal development. You are highly disciplined and focused when it comes to understanding your inner beliefs and behaviors, and you are dedicated to having a stroke. To be becoming the best version of yourself. You may have certain rules, such as only allowing yourself to think negatively for 17 seconds, knowing that after this amount of time, it begins to have an increasingly negative impact on your well-being, or recalling 3 things you're most grateful for before you go to sleep at night. You're ready and willing to do these things over and over again until you see results with your well-being and general happiness. Alternatively, the Eight of Pentacles reverse may indicate that you are focused on creating perfection, but to your detriment. When you focus on every tiny detail, you lose sight of the big picture and why you're doing the task in the first place. Similarly, your need for perfection may be getting in the way of your ability to adapt and change. You may like to have things done a certain way, but what if the circumstances changed? Can you adapt, or does it throw you into a tailspin? Know that perfection is a myth and surrender to the art of imperfection.
There you have it, Laura.
This feels accurate for Laura. I'm so sorry.
Straight from the horse teeth, or whatever it's called.
From the horse's teeth. What?
When you say something like it's true and it's straight from the horse teeth.
Horse's mouth?
That's the one. Horse's mouth.
We got it. We got there, folks. Don't worry.
But yeah, I hope this card found you well, Laura. You've been mouthpieced. Speaking of pieces, Estelle is up. Pull a card. Lovely, lovely. For Estelle, I bequeath you. I don't know what this is, but it doesn't look good, Estelle. It doesn't look good.
Oh no.
It is 5 of Pentacles upright, and they look like they're in distress.
Pentacles. A lot of
Remind
minor
that one.
arcana.
It's conflict.
Uh-oh.
No, not again. It better not be freaking conflict.
No. I'm lying. It's the 5 of swords that's conflict.
I don't like this picture though.
Oh. Do we
Oh.
really
No.
want to? Oh no. Okay. Estelle, know that I love you. And I am just speaking as the universe's mouthpiece's mouthpiece.
I'm mad.
Upright is financial loss, poverty, lack mindset, isolation, and worry.
No. No.
Go worry, girl. Go worry.
Incorrect.
Okay. That does not feel accurate.
Maybe the worry part. Poverty's not on the table.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
you know what? I do know that Estelle is apartment hunting right now. So maybe Estelle, what this is telling you is, just be mindful of the rent that you might have to pay,
Maybe just read the card finish, Kitty.
Yeah. The 5 of Pentacles is a card of financial loss and poverty. You've hit hard times, especially when it comes to your work, career, finances, and material possessions. You may have recently lost your job, your home, or your financial security. You no longer feel safe because it has been stripped away from you in one blow. Your ego may be bruised, especially since success often correlates to financial wealth. Losing either can be a humbling blow to your self-esteem and sense of worth. The upside is that this minor arcana card has temporary effects rather than a major arcana card, which has a long-term impact. This too shall pass. In this time of need, the 5 of Pentacles indicates that you feel isolated and alone. Just like the 2 people in the card, you may feel as if you've been left in the cold. You may wonder, why is no one coming to help me? It may appear as if no one cares anymore. However, since the windows of the church are lit up, help is nearby, but you're too focused on your problems to notice. You may be waiting for someone to come and help you when really you need to be proactive and ask for help. You need to swallow your pride and let go of your fear of rejection and reach out. People are here to support you. Find them and let them know you need them. At times, the 5 of Pentacles highlights a lack mindset. You are sabotaging your ability to create abundance because you only focus on what you lack. All you can see is what is going wrong. To shift this energy, look for the evidence of what you do have, even if it is small and seemingly insignificant, and express your gratitude for those blessings in your life. Over time, the positive aspects will grow, and soon lack and not having will be a thing of the past. Similarly, the 5 of Pentacles suggests that you fear you don't have enough, or you may lose something important to you, even if it hasn't happened yet or is unlikely. For example, you may live in fear that you will lose your job and will be left on the streets with no home and no support. If you stay focused on the negative things that might happen, then be careful because your manifesting powers may start to create outcomes that you don't want. Instead, redirect your attention to what you have now and what you want in the future, so your manifesting powers get used for good.
Okay.
You've been mouthpieced.
I take back my rebukes. The last part of that card. Fair.
Hey, it's not us, it's the universe.
Uh-huh.
We are but the burning bush that Estelle looks into.
I don't even know if Estella's still here.
Well, she can roll back she can roll the tapes.
She was here 3 minutes ago.
She is. Oh, I cut out a lot? What?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was me, but you were the last paragraph.
It didn't cut out, it was just like mumbly or muffled. But I could hear you.
I was trying to be not underwater. Would you like me to read it again?
Just the last bit.
Okay. Similarly, the 5 of Pentacles suggests that you fear you don't have enough, or you may lose something important to you, even if it hasn't happened yet or is unlikely. For example, you may live in fear that you will lose your job and will be left in the streets with no home and no support. If you stay focused on all the negative things that might happen, then be careful because your manifesting powers may start to create outcomes that you do not want. Instead, redirect your energy and attention to what you have now and what you want in the future, so your manifesting powers get used for good. Was that better?
You've been mouthpieced.
Yes.
Mic drop.
Card drawn. Belt buckled.
That's the merch right there. Card drawn, mic drop.
Belt buckled.
Okay, well, I'll let you all know if this plays out. Thank you. You're so welcome, Estelle. Call in anytime.
I'm
We'll always be here
surprised
for you.
Wallace hasn't taken this opportunity to say move to Colorado.
I'm surprised too.
That is so true. But much like I have stopped pressuring Katie on that front, I have stopped pressuring Estelle on that front out of respect for boundaries. Even though that would be the dream. But Devesha, you have set no such boundary with me yet. And so are the constant target of my attacks.
That's okay, I accept it.
Good.
You wear it well. Let's see. Next up on the chopping block are gays everywhere.
This is a card for gays everywhere.
Gays everywhere.
Kitty.
Clean up aisle 3. Colorado is just so brown. So rocky.
It is not. First of all, Colorado literally means red color, okay? Because the mountains are beautiful red clay. And secondly, Boulder, where I live, is very green and beautiful and lush.
Lush?
Lush.
Okay.
That means like green and.
I know what it means. I just didn't picture Colorado like that.
I mean, it's not lush the way like Georgia is lush, but it's not. I don't know. We've got trees here.
Okay. Boulder is brown and rocky.
No, it is not. It is not.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Boulder is full of aspens. It's so pretty.
Gays everywhere. I'm never getting this card. Well, it's payday. Gays everywhere. And I'm bequeathing you Ace of Cups again.
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I guess I'll just reread. Yeah, this is a
little
great
bird,
one.
a little W for Wallace.
Hey.
Yeah, it symbolizes love, new relationships, compassion, creativity. With the Ace of Cups, divine love and compassion are pouring through you. You're a vessel for deep spiritual love from the universe, and you can't help but let that love flow through you and into the world. You receive love, you give love, you are love. Your heart overflows. There you go. It's a beautiful one.
Live, laugh, love.
La Vida Loca.
Lexapro.
Lap dances.
Lamborghinis. Wallace is in the
Lashes.
Lash-
She's not.
Le Crusade. I don't know.
That is the most Wallace addition.
Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
Wish I could relate.
Oh no.
And that's on love in my current whip since 2020. Slay. Live, laugh, love, laxatives.
Oh.
Estelle wants to know, can someone ask the deck if it hates me?
Aw.
Hey, deck. Do you hate Estelle?
Careful now.
The deck says it has connectivity issues.
The deck can't come to the phone right now.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Why?
the number you dialed is out of service.
Yeah, I'm in a tunnel. I have to apologize. No, you asked that and you pull a card. Hey, deck. Estelle is being really needy. Do you hate her?
See? Dear doll.
The deck
Yeah.
said, whatever
Manners.
this means, looks gay.
No, it's
10
happy.
10 of
It
Cups?
loves you.
No,
The deck
it
loves you. The deck is
it loves
obsessed with Estelle, as is we.
and it wants the best for you.
Mm-hmm. It looks like very.
Oh, it's a strong yes, according to.
But a strong yes that it hates her.
It's the 10 of Cups is a resounding yes. It symbolizes happiness, harmony, and emotional fulfillment, suggesting that the desired outcome is highly likely.
Wait, no, I'm confused.
Me too.
I did ask if it hated Estelle, and the universe said,
Yeah.
mind your business.
Estelle in the
God.
future Estelle, in the future, when it's your turn, I'll pull from my deck because my deck can't hate you. It's impossible.
Do you control your deck, or does the universe control your
I
deck?
charged that and connected spiritually with that deck on the Camino de Santiago for 500 miles, 40 days, 40 nights. That thing is in tune with me, and anything that's in tune with me could never hate a stop. So.
Then you must not be in tune with the universe. Anyway, guys, how was you?
Ace of Cups. Illy, babe.
Got my eyes on you.
Illy, babe. And it's the universe, it's not us.
I still have my eyes on
Kelly Rowland. Nope, Kelly O'Sullivan. For you, I give. Hey.
Kelly Rowland.
I love
Shout
your
out Kelly
time,
Rowland.
Destiny's Child.
Yeah. You're amazing in that one girl group. Okay,
Say
first
happy
major.
birthday to Beyonce for me.
We got a chariot with a little twink in it.
Oh. Nothing more iconic than a twink and a redhead.
When you
I just
and
wrote the
Wallace do the
chair.
book tour, that's what I'm gonna post on every picture of you two that Wallace posts.
Am I the twink?
Well, you're not the redhead, Wallace.
I will be. I will be for my book tour.
What?
Redhead.
What?
You knew this?
What?
Dye your hair red.
Sorry, you're dyeing your hair fucking red?
I am doing. It is a rosé champagne.
Well, that's
It's
not
gonna-
red.
This is
though.
news to me.
It's
This is
gonna-
I knew
news
this.
to me.
Oh, okay,
You talked
well,
about this for your hair appointment, for your horror
Thank
appointment.
you, Stieg. Thank
Mhm.
you.
But that's not a red though. Like it's
You two alone because no recollection.
It's a red
Yeah.
shade. It's pink is a shade of red,
I remember you talking about your bangs. How you gonna reposition them?
and I'm
But-
getting extensions, and we're changing the color.
Extensions too? Oh my
extensions.
gosh.
Oh
I didn't
my
know about
God.
that.
You guys
I'm
didn't
pretty
know
sure
that?
we
Go
were
to work
all
for
here.
3 days and things
I
were
was like-
changed.
Because remember, I kept saying, I was like, the lady didn't even upsell me. I just randomly walked in and walked out having spent $600 on extensions.
What?
You don't remember that?
$600? I didn't even know about that. Oh my god.
No, you must have been just with Steve, because damn, I didn't hear about this either.
Okay, well, Miranda was there. Miranda knows.
okay. That helps them.
Yeah.
Great,
I
thanks.
guess Steve, Miranda, and I were hanging out. I don't know.
Anyway, the chariot. Can we do your horror appointment later?
Okay, the chariot is control, willpower, success, action, and determination. The chariot card is a card of willpower, determination, and strength. You have discovered how to make decisions in alignment with your values with the lover's card, and now you are taking action on those decisions. When the chariot appears in a tarot reading, take it as a sign of encouragement. You have set your objectives and are now channeling your inner power with fierce dedication to bring them to fruition. When you apply discipline, commitment, and willpower to achieve your goals, you will succeed. Now isn't the time to be passive in hopes that things will work out in your favor. Take focused action and stick to the course, no matter what challenges may come your way, because believe me, there will be challenges. You may be pulled in opposite directions and find your strength and conviction tested. Others may try to block you, distract you, or drag you down in pursuit of your goal. But the chariot is an invitation to draw upon your willpower and hone in on what's essential to you so you can push past the obstacles in your way. If you're curious about whether you have what it takes to achieve your aim or complete an important project, the chariot is a sign that you will be successful so long as you keep your focus and remain confident in your abilities. Big slay, Kelly.
You've been mouthpieced, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Now take that and do with it. We'll watch whatever you want. Oof. Sure.
Ooh. Words are hard.
Sometimes, Steve. Oh, that's really mean. I'm not gonna say that.
No,
What?
you got it now. You have to now.
Let her
Well,
censor
it's-
herself.
Maybe it's not that
No.
mean. It's a little mean. Sometimes when you get into like your sentence repetition stutter, it reminds me of that boy from that meme who's like, "Do you ever have a dream where you dream of?"
What?
I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Have you ever, do you know how it feels when you find it forever?
dream and
Don't know her. I'm sorry.
oh well, it's going on the list of memes to make.
I'll send it to you.
Thank you so much, Grape. Now you can roast me live and in my DMs.
Mm-hmm.
And we speak English because we have to. I speak English because I can.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Stevie's
Also,
the most proficient
Probably
issues-
about the repetition.
Yeah, I have real big issues with 3 and 3.
Oh yeah, that's
Specifically, I'll say 3 sometimes when I mean 3, but I'll never say 3 when I mean 3. So I don't know. Anyway, Kelly, I hope that card found you well. If you're still here, living La Vida Loca. Yeah, let's bang out 2 more, and then we're going to do a sprint. Sure.
May I
sure, Jen.
request a longer sprint so I can attempt to film this video?
Sure. How much longer do you want?
40 minutes.
40 minutes? Babe, I can give you 45.
Thank you. 45.
Oh, that was lovely.
Thank you.
Over the course of 3 days. Ha! Careful what you wish for.
Yeah, what did you just spray? Why'd you just spray something like over into the air?
Oh, it's
It's a goat spray.
Palo Santo room spray, and it's
Oh.
one of my many attempts to counteract the cats.
I was like, why is she spraying face setting spray into the air? Just for vibes? I was
No.
confused. Anyway.
Wallace, how's the Patrick Ta going?
Oh, okay. I made a huge dent in it at Higgins, and then I was leaving before we did our annual. So my sister Estelle and I always do a spa day for our little cousins, and I thought that they would appreciate it. So I left it was three-quarters empty bottle up there with them so they could use it during the spa day. And Estelle check in, but I think a lot of it got used. So it's not fully used up, and I won't get it back until next year, but I wanted to leave it for them, so I did.
We'll call
Estelle
it paid.
says, bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye, Ilya Stell.
Billy. Billy for reals.
Illy respectfully.
Illy
Okay.
disrespectfully.
Oh,
Banging out a card for Froggy. Boom. Shakalaka. Devil reversed.
Oh!
But that's good, right?
yes.
The devil is in the swamp.
The devil did went down to Georgia, and his name is Grape.
How dare you misgender me?
Her name is great.
Is it?
Well, you want me to dox you live on
Making
Maine?
me laugh. Okay, reversed is releasing limiting beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, and detachment. Okay.
Wait,
Just goes
I
so
don't
far
like
for
this
reversed.
card. Exploring dark thoughts.
The double reverse can appear when you are on the verge of a breakthrough or an up leveling. You are being
Perfect.
called to your highest potential. But first, you must let go of any unhealthy attachments or limiting beliefs that may hold you back. Often, when you are called to something more, you must deal with your shadows before you can step into this new version of yourself. It may be an addiction, unhealthy relationships, or disengaging career. Let go of fear and release any self-imposing, limiting beliefs standing in your way of growth. It's easier than you realize. The devil reverse calls upon you to confront your inner fears and anxiety, to free yourself from the chains that bind you to your limiting beliefs and unhealthy attachments. Eliminate those things that you know are harmful to you and your inner psyche. It may be about increasing or creating a healthier diet, watching less television, quitting smoking, spending more time with your loved ones, or focusing more on your goals. Take this opportunity to bring a positive change in your life by staying focused on the ultimate goal of freedom. The devil card can also appear in reversal when you're going into your deepest, darkest places, whether you are ready or not. When you take the path consciously, you do so with strength, confidence, and courage. You seek to understand your innermost shadows so you can either release them or integrate them into your life in a more constructive way. When you do it unconsciously or with resistance, it can be very confronting, as you may begin to realize you are very different than the person you thought you were. You may enter a period of anxiety or depression, or experiencing dark thoughts that you struggle to understand. If this resonates, then please seek out a trained therapist to help you work through this time.
Or just talk to Wallace,
No,
which equates to trained
I was like,
therapists.
don't talk to me.
I am the least.
Do not fucking speak to me, bitch.
I am the least qualified. Leave me alone.
Katie's passion is giving me like preacher in a tent at a spring fair in the South circa 1930.
It's
Thank
giving-
you. I am.
it's giving dumb
mega
gay
church.
girls.
It's giving
I'm
what?
trying to be mega. I'm trying to be mega church priest right now, giving you your holy convictions. That was what I was channeling.
And consider yourself channeled.
Thank
Also,
you.
Froggy, hope this card finds you well? Question mark. You've been mouthpieced.
Frog, what are you doing in the swamp?
Hunting for alligators. Hunting for
That's
them
dangerous for
alligator
little
tears.
froggy.
Oh, now I want to watch
Good luck,
Princess
Little
and the Frog.
That is a Slayer movie.
Oh my
I
god.
wanna-
Dr. Facilier is definitely the devil reversed. That man has friends on the other side, and he is searching through your dark thoughts. And he's also sexy as hell.
I'd let him rummage.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be his friend on the other side.
Is giving Uncle Baby Billy. Who's that?
Who the fuck is that?
No
Who?
Who is this
Oops.
man? Froggy is looking for plans for the Masters.
Oh.
Masties?
I think
know.
it's Masters.
For their mates?
They're looking for lily pads.
For Masters, yeah. What are you doing your master at?
Yeah,
wanna
what's
call
the subject? The, like,
Sure.
thesis?
What's your
That's not
thesis
word.
statement?
Content.
What are your cited sources?
Mm.
What is your? Did you have to do an abstract for your degrees? Any of you gal pals?
For my final psych paper, yeah.
Ooh,
My
that was my
capstone
least
project.
favorite. We had to do an abstract in English for some reason.
Oh,
Oh, I think we've read your abstract. At least
Yeah,
I
I
have. I think
That is a very very weird thing to have read, but thank you.
I probably asked to see it, and you were like, "That's weird," but here you go.
Mhm.
Anyway, last but not least, Anna Banana Robbins.
Wait, also, I
I'm
want a
gonna-
card.
You want a card? Did you put
Yeah.
it in
I
the
also
chat?
want a card.
No, I didn't, because I just came back. But I will.
sneeze.
Okay.
Bless you.
God bless.
And my
the fuck
mixed
is
science
that?
that I just started this week. Anna is nervy. Don't be nervy, Anna. We're gonna give you a good one. You're gonna get one of the good ones.
Foreshadowing.
You're gonna get I'm manifesting a good cop card for you, and it's gonna be. Oh, look at a little good cop. Look at him.
Cop?
Little feetsies.
No such thing. Is that a Four of Pentacles?
Yes. Four of Pentacles upright. Does that not look like a person who has their shit together? Then I don't know. Actually, it just looks like the Green Goblin, but we move.
Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. 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 I read it wrong. So it's saving money, security, conservationism, scarcity, and control. The Four of Pentacles asks you to examine your relationship with money. Are you accumulating wealth and investing your money wisely while you're still enjoying your day-to-day life? Are you desperately clinging to every coin, afraid to spend your money for fear that you do not have enough or could lose it forever? In the most positive states, the Four of Pentacles suggests that you have created wealth and abundance by maintaining a steady focus on your goals and acting conservatively. You are attentive to your long-term financial security, actively saving money and watching your expenses so you can accumulate wealth and live on a comfortable lifestyle, not just now, but also in the future. You may consider a savings plan, family budget, a retirement plan, and safe investments so you can protect what you have accumulated over time and steadily increase your net worth. This is the Wallace card. However, the Four of Pentacles typically accompanies a scarcity mindset, especially with money and material possessions. Instead of spending your cash and enjoying a comfortable lifestyle, you choose to stockpile your finances for fear you might lose it all or that someone might take it away.
This is not
Your budget. The first part.
High Empress. Get a massage card.
I feel like you do advocate for like financial security though. You're very much like, you know.
I do. That is true.
You know what? That's what I was saying it was. Not this part specifically, but
That's fair.
you are choosing to stockpile your finances for fear you might lose it all or someone might take it away. Your budget may be conservative or strict that cuts out many of life's pleasures, including travel, social occasions, gifts, or fun activities. But for what purpose? Yeah, Anna, come to Wallace's book launch. Money works best when it can flow and exchange, not when it's being stashed away. Deep down, you may realize that you are foregoing happiness and fulfillment in your life because you do not want to spend your money and you sold out for an overly safe approach to life. If this resonates, find a healthy balance between spending and saving so you can enjoy the fruits of your labor, but also save up for the future. This card speaks out of both sides of its mouth, but there you go.
There you go. Poker face. You've been mouthpiece. Ooh. I don't know which one is which. I'm guessing the bow is Katie? Question mark.
Yeah.
As a Sagittarius, yes.
I was like Kakar Archer.
Mhm.
That's me.
Anna says it resonates. I'm so glad. Spend your money. Go to New York. No particular
Come meet
reason.
me in Wallace. Are they snuggling together?
Hey Stevie, zoom in.
I know it's so good. Look how cute they are.
No, not you. Can we get? Nope, nope, nope,
Here.
nope, nope. There you go.
Oh, my bad. I'll get out of the shot.
Look at how
Hello, little
cute.
cutie patooties.
Oh, little snuggle bugs.
I really like that blanket.
The
Very cute.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I would like to change up my bedding a bit for the fall, but I will keep that blanket. But I want to get something else, maybe like a under blanket that's got a pop of green or something. So that way when I fold down, there's some color on the bed. Because right now it's so white. But look at their fluffy. He's so fluffy. Oh, hi.
He's the star. Okay, first off,
I'll do a close-in picture and put it in
thank you. Grape, ask and thou shalt receive. Another pentacles, a lot of pentacles. Ace of Pentacle reversed.
Oh, this is not good. Upside down. I'm giving away my money. What? I don't have it.
Wait, Ace of Pentacles. Damn.
Reverse.
Damn.
Reverse. Baby, I can't hear you.
You are so muted, Kitty.
I yelled into the microphone, but I can't stop muted. Anyway, it's lost opportunity, lack of planning, and foresight. Oh. Prepare
Par
yourself to get
for the
fucking
course, yeah.
roasted. Okay. Interesting. When the reversed Ace of Pentacles appears in a tarot reading, you may feel hesitant about moving forward with an offer, invitation, or opportunity, particularly one that relates to your career, finances, or businesses. You may catch yourself second guessing the timing and doubting whether you have what it takes to see it through. Don't move forward until you're ready. Assess the feasibility of your idea and its potential outcomes. Perform your due diligence and figure out if this opportunity is meant for you or not. It may also be a warning that a financial opportunity, a pay raise, a new job, a loan, or a business offer could fall through unexpectedly, or the other party might retract it without explanation. As the saying goes, don't count your chickens before they hatch. So if you get an offer, wait until the money is in your bank account before spending it.
Oh, interesting.
Furthermore-
I've been telling that exact same statement too. Interesting.
I have no idea. What a great question. Furthermore, the Ace of Pentacles reversed advises you to be very careful with your expenditures. When the card is inverted, the coin looks as though it's going to fall out of the magical hand. Now is not the time to get it in over your head or take on any obligations with huge monthly repayments. Do not rely on the promise of a financial opportunity in the future, like a pay raise or gift either. Be pragmatic and allow to have a bit of fat in your budget in case you are without employment or have a large and unexpected financial outlay.
You've been mouthpieced.
Interesting. I'll have to ruminate on that.
Where's the last one? There you go. The last card of the day, then we're going to do a 45-minute sprint, and then we're going to cut the cord, pull the plug. I was like, pull the patch, but we're not going to do that.
I mean, you could. Probably shouldn't do it on the internet, though.
I should
Pull the
do it.
what?
Monetize it.
Wait, what?
OnlyFans. Only Steegs.
Masturbate.
Pull the patch?
Patch.
What is that word?
Padge. It means to
Yeah.
masturbate. It's
Piaggio.
I've never heard that before. Sorry.
Hold
No?
the patch.
No.
I've heard
What?
that.
Did I make that up? No.
No, I've heard of that.
you heard it once?
Etymology. Let's see.
No, I don't know that.
Pulling the patch for pageant. By definition, pulling a pageant is the act of giving or garnering an unfair advantage in a beauty pageant through nepotism or any form of familiarity with one more or more member of the judging panel.
That's not what you meant.
That's not what I meant. I meant masturbation, but we move.
Is it a drag thing? Is that
It
thing?
looks
I
like
feel like
it was.
maybe it's a thing drag queens say, and that's why we know it.
That makes sense because
Mhm.
we are drag queens and they are haters.
Oh my god, the bangs are banging.
No.
No?
They're not?
Well, Steve said we were haters, and I was like, I don't know about that part.
I thought you were saying no to the bangs, not to the bangs.
I was like, oh
I
damn.
was on my own
Okay.
train of thought. Sorry.
I gotta curl them. They're too long right now.
Just cut them live on stream.
No,
Don't do
because I'm growing them out so that way when I get to my hair appointment and we pull back, then she's working with more hair so she can shape it how she wants to shape it. So I'm letting them grow out for.
Well, according to Reddit, it means masturbation, but. And according to Urban Dictionary, which is the only dictionary I trust.
The dictionary.
Get out, kid.
Get out.
That was in poor
See
taste.
yourself out.
That's all done. I'm all done. Yep.
Wait, no, you have to read your own card. Come back. What was her card again?
She didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
For Katie, I give it to you. I haven't even seen it myself, so this is going to be a surprise.
The hangman. Reverse? No, it's
Nope,
it's
upright. Because he's hanged.
No voice, no audio.
She's
Where
not
you going?
talking.
I lost the tab.
Oh.
All right, the Hanged Man. Let's see what it says. Nope, not the Home Depot. Okay,
Oh.
okay. Hang upright.
Upright, yeah.
Oh, pause, surrender, letting go, and new perspectives. Okay, interesting. The Hanged Man reminds you that sometimes you have to put everything on hold before you can take the next step, or the universe will do it on your behalf. And it may not always be at the most convenient time. You might have heard the saying, What? You may have heard the saying, what got you here won't get you there.
Oh,
I have never heard that saying before in my life.
neither.
And that is indeed at play in this card. The Hanged Man asks you to release old mental models and behavioral patterns that no longer serve you, so you can see the world from a new perspective and embrace new opportunities that would have otherwise been hidden from you if you didn't hit the brakes. Here's the thing. These pauses can be voluntary or involuntary. If you're in tune with your intuition, you'll start to have a sense for when it's time to hit the brakes and put the things on hold before things get out of hand. But if you're out of alignment and oblivious to those intuitive signs, the universe will be putting things on hold for you in the form of continued obstacles, ill health, and breakdowns. Not claiming that energy. No, thank you.
A terrifying card. Jesus.
Yeah. When you sense a pause coming, pay attention to it. Otherwise, the universe will turn up the volume until you can't ignore it any longer. I'm deaf, so turn it up all you want. When the Hanged Man appears in a tarot reading, your projects and activities may be coming to an unexpected and abrupt halt. Don't keep pushing forward, hoping that the more force will drive you to where you want to go. Instead, surrender the opportunity to pause and view it as your chance to reassess and reevaluate where you are on your path. Something new is emerging, and you won't be able to see it unless you allow time and space for it to come through. The Hangman is your invitation to welcome these pauses with open arms and surrender to what is, even if it's different than what you expect. Take time away from your routine to connect with a new way of thinking and seeing. Sure, you may have to put important projects on hold while you do this, and it may be super inconvenient, but trust me, it'll be worth it. This is the universe's way of helping you see new perspectives and preparing you for next up-leveling to happen in your life. If you push or resist, you'll meet more obstacles along the way. Instead, allow the opportunities to flow smoothly and effortlessly to you.
You've been mouthpieced.
Oh my god! How'd you get it to work, Wallace?
This is a new computer. I'm on so it's the most recent Mac update.
Anyway, I'm gonna maybe ignore that advice, but I don't need to take a break.
It wasn't bad advice.
I don't need a break. I need to not break. I need to be taking less breaks, actually.
Well, okay.
It was like a don't try to force it kind of situation, you know? If there are stops and starts, don't try to force momentum. As Miranda says, we move, but sometimes we need to stay still. You know?
Yeah. Well, I
But I've been
won't take it from you,
stagnant.
babe.
I've been stagnant for so long.
Have you though?
Yeah.
Have you though?
You need perspective. Perspective. Seriously, Catherine.
Just because you haven't left the house doesn't mean you haven't been doing stuff.
I mean, you literally sold 2 books this year, like, and you just got your cover in. Like, that's none of that stagnant. And saying that that is stagnant is so unfair to you. And the hard work.
I didn't make the cover myself.
Yeah,
And
but
you made a lot of progress in the werewolf books,
Yeah.
in the royalty romance.
That's true. Yeah, it's just not enough.
Oh my God, Katie, I just girl.
Never enough. Oh, love that song.
Yeah.
All right.
Slay. 3, 2, 1.
Wish me luck to get this.
Good
video
luck,
done.
babe. What are you doing? Horror
I'm
appointment?
trying to, within the next 45 minutes, film my intro and reading the first chapter and outro. It's only a 10-page chapter, so I think I should be okay. It's not even 10 pages, it's like 6 pages, so I think I should be okay.
You got
Okay.
45 minutes starting
Yes.
now.
Play.
Look! Don't look!
Don't look. Not looking.
I closed it, so it's fine.
Okay.
How did that go for you, Katie?
Went good. I posted a TikTok. So,
Nice.
Slay. Ms. Mo?
Ms. Mo?
I filmed and began to edit my video, although I'm a little peeved off because I realized that this computer that I just bought specifically for video editing does not have an SD port. And you're like, oh, well, but I own a USB-C SD port converter. It's in Dallas.
How'd you get it on your computer then?
I'm doing it on my laptop, and we're just hoping that Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't cause this to crash.
Valid.
Wait, if you got it on your computer, can't you like send it to your Mac?
So I tried to do AirDrop, but it like was when it goes onto this Mac, it's like, this isn't a file we don't recognize. We can't open this. So that also does not portend. That's not a good portent either.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah.
Speaking of railroads, Devasia,
I was just on Instagram the whole time.
as is your God-given right.
No.
Steve, why do you sound so quiet?
Because I'm demure. I'm being mindful.
Fair.
I'm being very cutesy.
It's so bizarre to me because Devasia is so loud and crisp on StreamYard, but then on Discord, it's like she's a whisper on the wind.
I have no clue why.
Sounds like a StreamYard Discord problem.
You good?
Okay, 12 packs a day.
Nope, we're good. I didn't write, but I did more market research and trying to find up some colors, and it's just really hard. Colors are difficult.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. Let's see what the great people of Troubleville did. We lost Sasha, R.I.P. She's not dead or anything. She's just gone forever. We had a Kelly saying she got 455 words written that time around. I'm going to take a break for a bit and then come back later and see if I can get 100 more for that 1,000 words a day. I have so much faith in you, Kelly, that you could be a god in American Gods. Yes, Everywhere says, I search for face claims and nothing is good enough. Have you looked in the mirror, babes? Now
Oh, that was so smooth.
Thank you. Now I'm looking up commissions so I can have someone draw my boys.
And I'm trying to complete a mental image of what you look like. I now know that you have bangs, which I don't think I knew before. What color is your hair? Thank you.
For 15-year-old boys. Hey, 15-year-old boys are effeminate. Question mark. They have bangs. Question mark. I've seen Vampire Diaries. I know what it's about. Hair is black.
Okay. Texture.
Have anyone you seen Derry Girls?
Is it wavy? You're picturing Michelle with bangs?
No, I'm picturing that. Was it Chernobyl student, like Russian student, that they had in housing for like an episode in the beginning?
Oh yeah. Yes, I remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing Yang like.
Okay.
Straight as fuck. I know for a fact that Gays Everywhere is not straight as fuck. Bah ha ha, what a reference. To what? Anyway, we move. We're gonna wrap up this shit show. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. We'll be here next week with a Sprints and Shop Talk, question mark?
Yes, correct.
Ooh.
Do you take requests?
I'm open to them.
Title your sex tape, but also, can we talk about author branding?
Oh, sure. We can definitely do that. Author branding.
Now that you and Katie are both in your branding areas, and I'm also interested in it, and Grape is here for a good time.
Not a long
time. Not a long time, peace. I feel like that's something that we could talk about. It could be fun.
Yes.
And I'm picturing Mandy from Shameless
Ooh,
with bangs and glasses.
Oh, poor Aang.
No, I love her.
Brandon. Why are we in the in-stream jokes? Katie, you gotta stop doing this.
Because I made an in-stream joke. I'm not particularly fair, but I am ethical.
Adieu.
I don't know where to go to call it out the ground control. Dark alley, complete unknown. Spaceman's out here on his own again.